The Black Rock Retaliation.
Black Rock Retaliation.
The Black Rock.
The Reckoning. Black Rock Reckoning Retaliation.
The
Black Rock.
The Rationing Retaliation Reckoning's Revenge.
Requiem.
The ship is the Black Rock. We are the Retaliation.
The ship is a sloop.
Welcome back, travelers, to the Tales of TerraVale. We are but your humble guides to the lands and legends that is the world of TerraVale. A group of adventurers, family, and friends, we explore and interact according to the rules of Pathfinder's 2nd edition role-playing game. So join us as we voyage through the Emerald Gulf, where the misty waves whisper ancient secrets and the winds carry songs of the long forgotten. Here, there be pirates that prowl northern shores, enchanters that weave spells as old as the deep, and every port holds the promise of new mysteries. So chart your course with us, raise the sails, and let the dice fall where they may, for this is the Shadowmar Saga.
All right, so morning comes. The lights peek through the hatch down into the hold, the below deck, and everyone kind of wakes up from there and goes to the top deck. And at this point, everyone is awake. And Boar comes up. Oh, it's not the worst night of sleep I've ever had, but it's a sleep nonetheless. All right, what's the plan?
Well, and tell me if anyone wants to add to this. My thought is that we continue in the direction that Nyland has laid out for us. We continually scan the horizon for the Silver Idol, and since we have Fion up there, he's giving us speed. I think we'll catch up with it soon enough. And as soon as we see it in the far distance, I'd say that we slow our speed, wait for nightfall, and then try to approach in the night. What do we think?
Sounds perfect.
Yes.
All right.
And then when we get close enough, hopefully at night, hopefully we can sneak up on him without him lightninging us. Then the plan, I think, would be to grapple the ship from an unseen angle and get as many of our men aboard.
Who do you plan to sneak up on him?
Well, the hope is that we can douse the lights and come up in the darkness.
So about sneak up on him as in sneak up on the ship or sneak up on him personally?
I was just thinking, how is this boat gonna sneak up on another boat?
Yes, I imagine.
Like
so in
night.
the night we're hoping for cover of darkness.
Fion.
Fion. Honey. Fion. Do you have any way to maybe create a great level of invisibility?
Even a mist or fog?
Well, I can't do complete invisibility, but I can provide a fog cover. It won't be perfect. If he directly looks on a moving cloud above the water, he might notice a thing.
Can you have a limit fog?
Could dash ship in fog?
Depends how close I can get.
How?
In the
If
night,
you had to guess a range at which you could cast
I would
this.
say.
If we had
I
to
need
say...
to look.
Yes, we don't want us to be in fog. That would help us from seeing.
No, but if Nyland can have the she would still be able to see the direction. with
Yes,
the-
yes.
That's true.
I'm guessing at the mechanics of this spell that you cast, but I assume you said it was a line of light? that directed you?
Yes.
Of course.
A beam.
A beam of light. Oh, that's much better.
Alright, so I haven't recovered my spell book. However, I was able to reconstruct some
one of
basic
these?
spells.
I pull out Kale's spell books. That I've been. Yeah, we grabbed all the stuff.
Oh.
I mean, you don't have all the stuff. He did keep a lot of it
Yeah, that's
on
true.
his sleeves.
That's true.
But he did find some. Right? But you do find a spell. He had a ton of them, right?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, this should help.
And you had them on you when the ship sank and everything?
Yeah, I have them in my bag. I
Oh,
grabbed this
that
stuff.
makes
Very
sense.
big
Yeah.
Wait,
The only thing he- The only thing he didn't bring with him is the pike. That was supposed to.
I figured that's huge. I'm like, what? That's very.
It's true. It's very
Carrying
good.
the pike around. Especially
That's very
somebody
true.
that
That's very
needs
true.
to have specific things in her hands at all times. I'm like,
Regina's like a little pack rat. She's got everything.
That's
It's labyrinth. Oh,
Oh, yes.
I can look up something here. I think, from what I understand, I could be up to 120 feet, give or take, away. But I can only cover around a 20-foot radius.
Could we do something
Which
to
is-
assist you?
I don't think it's going to help for what I can do on this. However, I don't know if it's going to be the same. You just put a fog in a located spot on the ship. However, this ship is small enough that we could hide behind that radius and go through. Now, for me to do that, I'd have to stop giving the speed altogether.
That's right.
But at night, perhaps under cover of darkness, they will probably slow down. I think they wouldn't go through something so fast. It's possible.
And you said there's no way that you can cloak us of
I don't-
invisibility of a greater aspect.
I will need
right?
to find something in the spellbook. Maybe I could. I've never done it before.
Of course.
And so it might be out of my skill level. I've been out of practice for like 3 years.
Of course, but it was
guess.
just kind of like a night for you, though, right?
Yeah, it was. It's very strange. It really is.
You do know how to summon your Kraken on your own, do you?
Not there yet.
I think Kale did something. He said something. Didn't he jump around?
He didn't say much.
Did like
Not gonna
handstands
lie.
or something like that to get it up?
Oh, that's right. You should try handstand.
I'll do that.
That's right. He did something. He was
Handstands.
He's not in a robe, is he? I'm saying I don't want to dance.
he did wizard stuff. I don't know that wizard crap. I don't know.
This is wizards. You don't like wizards. You don't like people with 1 foot.
All right, but
I never said I didn't.
Yeah,
we'll
that's
get
good
you.
experience.
We'll get this started. Make sure we are going the right way for to find your cat on the Silver Rider. Once we have the location, I'll put full blast onto these sails. Unfurl sails full. I'll put this baby to the test.
Do I know? Joey knows, but does Kilo know the distance to the horizon at any given time?
I don't even know if I know that.
I think it's 3 miles. I think you can only ever see 3 miles into the ocean.
Okay.
All right, but I mean, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, Kilo would know that.
because okay, so I think that's I don't. I could be wrong about that, but I think I heard that. So just trying to like figure out like the
That's
distance.
on a like a celestial body that's the same shape as Earth, the same
Right.
size as Earth.
Yeah,
Is
Yeah.
this the
Yes.
same?
Okay. So we can do 108 miles in a day, which means that in darkness, roughly half. I'm guessing it depends on what time of the year it is or whatever.
Well, so we're going full. We can go through it the night. We can go through the night if we're an open body.
You have to sleep though. You can't. Be,
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. I think I'll need to sleep. You're right. Right,
Well, but you could sleep during the day after you could sleep after during the day
Kale would
once we've seen them on the horizon because we want to stop once we've seen them as a off the distance.
He's been dead a long time. He's probably not thinking about stuff.
That's true, but he didn't know it was different.
He's been dead a long time. Yeah. How's your cholesterol? You've been eating a lot of cholesterol-rich foods, honey.
Well, in the last 3 years, no.
How do you feel? What am I thinking?
since you've been resurrected.
I mean, I don't know. I've just been eating whatever you give
Chris, whip something up. Okay, honey? Cholesterol. Thank you.
Should probably have high iron so he can get more.
me. All right, enough about me. Enough about me.
So the thing is that we can do 108 miles, but with his help, 216 in a day.
We
so
can pick it
in
up
half.
to double that speed.
Right, that's what I'm
I
saying,
think we do.
216. But we break that down to just the dark side, give or take, time of year. That's 108 miles that we can do just in the dark. Now, they are doing 135 in the dark, so we're really catching up on them in the nighttime.
At full speed.
Right.
I don't know what the crew size is. If they're not operating at full crew, they're not operating at full speed.
Impossible.
Either way, we still, in darkness, we can gain about 30 miles. What I'm saying is that from the far horizon, as far as the eye can see, we should be able to catch up with them in the night.
This night?
Any night,
Tonight?
once we see them, again,
right, yes.
we'll stop for the day.
Does anyone have a
Night,
map?
Hit them hard.
Does anyone have a map on them?
Of course.
A map.
A map of.
Can we figure out how far they traveled since?
I mean, Kale had a bunch of maps. Here's Kale's stuff that we were able to get off of him before. I just give all Kale stuff that I had of Kale's.
Right.
That was maps or whatever.
Yeah, that you grabbed off of the
remember I
table.
scooped it just stuff up and stuffed it in the bag.
Well, Theon, as long as you can, keep giving us, not now we're talking, but as long as you can, give us full sail, because we're not going to catch up with them unless you're giving us some wind to help. But once we do catch up with them, on the horizon, you sleep until nighttime, wake up, give us the full again, and we should catch up on them. All logic says that should work, yes?
I believe you.
Yes.
Yes, that's really
Now, as far as where we're at in the ocean, we know exactly where to go. Nyland's giving us a straight line,
A beam.
a beam. And we can line that up with the compass so we know exactly the direction. So really, it doesn't even matter where we are on the map, because we're heading right at them at more than their speed.
All right.
Seems like a sound plan, yes?
Of course, yes.
All right. Probably need some more working on when we get to the ship, but we have probably a day or two until we reach it.
Well, I figure that we come up in the night, as long as they don't see us coming up behind them. We believe that there's only, 3 aboard, unless they've taken on more passengers, more crew, from what we've seen.
Of course, yes.
For what you're saying, and from what I understand, you saw
One man.
one man and then the ship blew up.
Of course, but
I think it's
again,
possible.
he was invisible prior to this, so he could have been cloaking or disguising, and he was
I think wasn't he disguising? No, he wasn't visible, wasn't
Well, you're saying this man's a wizard of some sort.
Of course, he's a
Oh, yes.
spellcaster of a
Really
high,
powerful
of a
wizard.
high level. He was able to destroy our
Well, I
ship
think
in one
it-
single blow.
Nyland's
One
gonna shoot him with
single
5
blow.
arrows.
Single blow, he was able to destroy the
Well,
ship. Create a
That's a
barrier.
powerful wizard. I never heard of anything like
I
that.
know, that's what we're up against.
All right, your cut's done. We should just call it now. Just.
Here's the thing, he's not going to shoot his own ship. That is
Oh, that's
on.
true. All right.
He might try to shoot our ship.
I need his spell book. He has a spell that can blow up a ship with one blast.
That's what we saw.
what I want.
He also put a big old bubble around the ship so we couldn't get to him. That's a powerful wizard.
We also believe that he wanted the ship to get the lantern that Regina now has on her backpack, and he does not have that lantern, so he will be quite angry.
Is that something that we had figured out? I don't remember this. He was
He was
looking.
looking for something.
That's right, he was looking for something. That's true. Well, if worse came to worse, we could use it as bait. Bring him to us.
Of course we can. That's a great
We
idea.
wouldn't want to sink that to the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, shit.
But let's use that as a backup plan.
Yeah, we'll back that up first.
If he
can
tries
also-
lightning us.
Pretend that we're going to trade the
Mhm.
lamp for Jasper and Amaya, and
And
then
then he could just kill us. Take the
we
win.
could kill him.
I think this is right. Excellent. I think backup plans.
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't communicate that to him
A,
until
B,
we...
C, D,
Right, yes.
E even. Sounds
Oh,
like it.
you're a letters guy.
How
Now a numbers guy.
else would you do
1, 2,
plans?
3, 4,
No,
5,
no,
6.
absolutely not. No one ever does plan 1, 2, and 3. It's
Well,
always A,
right.
B, C.
And no
1,
Greek,
B,
alpha,
4.
beta, gamma, delta, none of that.
We don't talk like that.
Okay.
Leave that for
Mystics.
another line. I don't remember that in my head.
All right, Annie. Well, okay. So, Keela, what
Leave
you're
that
saying is, it is possible in one night, once we see them on the horizon, to reach them before day hits.
Well, yes, everything seems to line up that we should have my calculations, knowing the Ida and seeing what this Black Rock can do. By the way, we name this Black Rock.
We are the Retaliation.
Yes, Retaliation for short.
Of course, yes.
And then might be more letters.
The Black
Retaliatory.
Rock Retaliation.
No,
Black
no,
Rock
no, no.
Retaliation.
It's the Black
Reckoning.
Rock.
The
The
Reckoning.
Reckoning. Black Rock Reckoning Retaliation.
The
Black Rock.
The rationing, retaliation, reckonings, revenge.
Requiem.
The ship is the Black Rock. We are the Retaliation.
The ship is a sloop.
Oh.
This is the sloopy
We
sloop
are the
I've ever seen in my
Retaliation.
life. Let me tell you.
There's
It's the most sloopy sloop. Wow.
Are you gonna miss this, bro?
a lot is. Oh, absolutely not.
All right.
I'm
That's it then, right? We're
Yes, I mean, we're literally making a straight shot as fast as we can, and if things go wrong, the last thing we try is to bargain our way out.
Pretend that
We're
we're
gonna use the
to-
cloud. We're gonna use the fog.
We shouldn't have to use it in the dead of night.
Are you sure? What
I
if
mean-
they don't have anybody looking?
Well, I suppose if it's, I don't know what the moon
guess it helps.
Is that something
Helps.
that people do? You with your nautical sailing lore?
Do what do I do?
Do what? What do you
Is that
think?
is that something that people do? Do they keep watch at night on ships? Is that a typical thing?
Yes, you'd at least have someone up in the crow's nest just keeping an eye.
Constantly?
You wouldn't
Yeah.
be scanning the horizon.
Okay.
Well, my fear is if they do see a sloop at night, when usually this type of ship it docks at night, it's not meant to be slept on. It's not a far traveling. It's short distance traveling. But we're going to use it on an adventure. But maybe if they see one at night,
And the flying's still off the table.
I'll look it up.
All right. Thanks. All right.
Actually, I do have a thing. I have a question. Do you think you can? I don't know who was there, but can describe what you saw that night? That this man, Kai Rennick, ambushed you. Perhaps we can figure out what exactly he did and be more well prepared.
Well,
All of
Yeah.
a sudden, he appeared.
that's
Well, not right now. We don't need to do it. I need to have the books out, and we need to do. This is for academic to figure out exactly what he did.
You need to take notes.
Wasn't there, so I need to take your notes.
Grits
Maybe
will
not
help.
yours.
Grits is actually very good notes.
Oh,
He's
really?
not
I've
very
never seen his.
Nah, he's not very
Oh,
good. He's
it's
getting
like-
there though.
Is he like academic in a way?
Yes, it's not quite long form, not quite short form. Somewhere something else.
He's cartoonish.
I notice he drinks a lot of those potions, so it must be a brilliant mind in there to be able to concoct such things.
He's over there picking his nose in the corner.
Throws it into a vial.
Right into the food.
Kicked off.
That's disgusting. Let's keep going. You and I will cast that spell now, and again, find our heading, and I'll put all magic into this for a couple of hours. We should periodically keep checking. In a second, we will roll together.
I wasn't saying that.
In a little bit. A little bit. We'll keep checking, make sure we're not going off course. Oh yes, and then once we start moving, make sure we're holding on. I think I can open this up to some pretty intense speeds.
That's what we want. That's what we want.
All right, first, is there anything else anyone wants to do? Like,
No, I feel like we have it figured out.
So, all right, here's another thing. What
is
if
that
we-
Richard?
What? Yeah. ding, 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 ding.
Can I get you a glove? Can you just
Yeah.
always have a glove
I have,
on?
like, the wizard glove.
Be
Like, oh,
amazing.
Richard, that's a good point. Can't we just, if we can go this fast, can't we just full blast it at night and get to them before they can even realize?
No, that's the point. That's what I'm saying is that
I just need to sleep.
No, what I'm
Right.
saying is, if you can crank this bad boy, we don't even have to sneak out.
well, what
That's
I'm
true.
saying though is that let's say we started at dusk and we went as
see
fast as
them.
we could to get to them. We know we'd get them in the dock.
Yes.
But if we're just going as fast as we can, we might reach them midday. They'll definitely see us.
No, I'm talking about at night. What I mean is, instead of sneaking with a cloud and all this kind of stuff, we just full blast right into them before they could even see.
Well, I'm fine with that. We just said, how do we get on the ship?
Oh, yeah, we grapple.
Oh yes,
die.
no, that's. I think that's excellent. Yeah, we come up behind them. I
Full
still want
blast.
to. Yeah, that's fine with me. Yes, as fast as we can. But
Well-
it's still the same plan. Hopefully they don't see us. We grab the board, and if we can, I was just thinking if we can sneak up and catch them off guard, and that just seems better.
I have a question. Can I roll to see how much I remember about Kyrenic since he's been around me and my family so long? Like, can I roll like a perception? To
You can
see?
do a recall knowledge, local or society or something like that, and then we can go from there.
If he's allergic to like onions, we put onions on our things and shoot him.
No, I
He's
just wanna
lactose
see-
intolerant.
And when he gets shot in the
That's
heart
what
by
I
an arrow, it
remember.
was the onion that
It was the onion that got him.
We're gonna put the black goo in a cannon and mix it with some milk and shoot it at him.
We don't
He actually has a celiac disease. No wonder he's like he is.
Get the wheat.
So,
So what did you say I would roll? 23.
Okay, what are you looking for?
Anything I know about him, like
I think weaknesses is what you
background, weakness, like
You never took notice of Kyrenic. He was this seneschal of your father, which means he was head of the estate in a lot of ways. He managed his estate and did a lot of personal stuff for your father. He didn't necessarily spend too much time with you. He would always put some other poor servant or maid in direct between the you and him. There was a couple of times where you demand things that he had to do, but for the most part, he didn't you didn't mind him. He was just another servant in your eyes, but
definitely
he
gets
was
seasick.
yeah, but
definitely got seasick.
yeah. I was looking to see because the fact that he was magic. Is there anything that I know about
Actually,
him?
Yeah. You did notice that he did use magic, but he only ever did something for menial tasks. He never was
He was never
he
strong.
never showed himself as a master wizard for much.
I have a question. How if we get close enough, will she just know that she can control her cat again? Will she sense her cat? Is that a thing? Or-
No, she's
Okay.
not magically connected to her.
Okay, she just Sorry.
It's just a pet.
Right, but she controls.
She
but I
can,
don't know if,
she can command it in battle.
Gotcha.
Right, so but there's no way you can. I mean, she could get on the ship and yell out because that always works for my end.
Hint,
Why are we
hint.
even trying stuff?
Why do we even
She's like
try?
shooting guns. Why?
I'll do a warning shot. No.
Rob, what do you think?
so all right. Here's
He wants
another
to
idea.
tie me up so I can't shoot Kyrenic.
We got a potion. We found a potion recently of fish scales or something like that.
The poison one.
The one you gave to Grits?
Yes, the one I gave to Grits. It makes you so that you get it makes it where you webs your fingers and your toes.
Yeah.
And I assume it makes you do good in water. What if Grits makes a batch of those for everybody? Once we get close to the ship, we go underneath the ship.
The thing is, how fast is it going? Because we can't swim it.
Oh no!
The speed.
So we book it, right? We're booking. Once we get close, we all hop underwater, drink the potion. We under the ship. It's a ghost ship, right? So an unmanned, you know what I mean? We could bump up the spooky level. We go underneath their ship, climb up the other side as they're investigating ghost ship.
Well, as long as they're not sailing faster than we can swim.
In this
that's fine with me.
world, are there any sea creatures that we could try to be friends with?
Mermaids.
I don't know if they exist in this world. Is there anything in this world?
There's a whole underwater
Kingdom?
community that really, of the varying intellectual levels, but there's a lot of things live under the sea that you know of, and probably some things you know that you've never heard of.
Could we try to communicate with them and see if they'd be willing to help us?
Not in this story.
Not this story.
We have a very specific plan about speed.
You know what, Nyland? I like where you're headed.
Stop it.
I think
push her off the edge.
we should
Good luck.
dedicate all of our efforts in moving forward to discovering what's underneath the horizon.
Friends.
Let's do
He
this.
was the one that brought
We're
up
trying to save your
web.
cat here.
I want to point out for just knowledge for plan making, Grits can make up to 10 potions that he can give to other people.
Can they be all
A day?
types of potions,
A day.
or is
They
it
only last a day.
is it specific potions?
I mean, the ones that he knows.
Grits,
Yeah.
what do you know?
I mean, right now he's below deck cooking, but
But I'll go down to Grits. Grits, what do you know?
do you want to bring?
wander
Do you
up.
want him to bring him up so you can?
Yeah.
You can talk to him in the group.
I didn't think it was. I figured all our meals would be like salted fish and like resources like that. We don't really have like an ability to like cook full meals on this ship.
No. I mean, that hasn't been that long of a conversation. He's just kind of cooking up some porridge in a small
okay.
pot so everyone can have a
I see,
hot
I see.
meal. All right, so Grits comes up and he's actually passing out. So here you go. Yep. Yes. Here you go.
Grits,
There you go, everyone.
speaking up on it. But what do you the potions I was making? The potions I was making.
I know exactly what you mean.
I think
She
he wants
always
to
talks
know.
to me like this.
Well, it's a sign of endearment. I think she wants to know what kind of potions you make.
You know, the
I reckon
potions
he
I
knows
was
sorts of
making.
potions. But I don't know a lot, actually. But I figured out a few. I mostly specialize in things that can mutate myself. But I have picked up a few. I've recently learned how to make one of those potions that heal you. That's a good one.
This is a good one. How's that, mate?
I mean, you gave me a couple of those other potions.
No,
the one
no,
with the
no.
the one that allows you to increase your vision. I figured out how to make
And we
that.
just gave you the poison one recently.
Oh, yes, I got the poison one that uses bright shade, yeah. Or on the one where it makes you turn into like a little fishy.
No, I think that's what you were talking about.
So that's what we got, honey?
Continue to drink
I have a
water
couple of
over there.
Sorry.
Mutations of sorts.
So, honey, okay, sorry. That's real good, honey. That's some good. You're learning a lot. So you can recreate those ones?
Yes, I can. I've been looking at that and recreating it.
Alright, so what are we thinking? How can we use this in order to create a subterfugious situation?
You want us to turn into fish.
I'm not. Now that you say it out loud like that, I don't know if that might help. How much that would help us.
But I think it's excellent if we can somehow stop them from moving. I just don't think it moves. Let's see, they're moving at 65 feet per or something.
6 seconds, 10 feet a second,
Yeah.
If I turn into a fish, I don't know how I'll shoot my bow.
10 feet a second, 60 feet.
Well, it's about to say.
10
So, like, yeah, in an encounter-based turn, the ship will move 60 feet while we're moving 25, 30 feet. So it's moving at double the speed. If it's moving at full speed.
Because if you fall off like a cruise ship, you're not going to swim up to it. You know what I mean?
you
Like
can't,
if it's going. If
I mean,
it's
maybe if you're
stopped.
lucky, it's parked. But I mean,
Yeah.
In the middle of
Like if somebody was like on a rowboat, you could catch up with them, but like not like a ship at sail, you know. But it all depends if he is, because maybe he's not. We don't know if he has full
unless they're
sail.
not in the middle of the ocean. I mean, we don't know where they're going.
Of course.
If we're going south, they could pull right into the Umber Lights.
That's true. They could be on land. They could be in the middle. They could be anything. I think our job at the moment is just to
Catch up to them.
catch up
We
and
find
see.
them.
Let's do that. Next check-in when we see them.
Right. And if they don't have full sail, then we'll know that they're not going full speed. We can make other plans. If they see us and it was lightning, then we can make other plans. But I do think that it's just catching up is our main priority.
Great.
Would it be beneficial for us to have enough potions that we could all turn into the big, strong, ugly things that Grits turns into?
Excuse me? I mean, big, large, handsome things.
Of course. Really? Nyland.
With the,
That shallow, huh?
with
Okay.
the muscles.
Just with the muscles.
If we could turn into the muscles, all of us at the same time, and grapple the ship.
Shit.
So wait, so how many of us?
I could also intimidate
10 of
the
us.
ship.
10
Can
of
you
us
intimidate with a
grappling the ship. I don't believe it or not. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I can't even say it.
We can put googly eyes in the front of our ship and intimidate them with a stare.
I can't remember the intimidating glare. I can tip this. If I can teach Grits to cook, I could teach this ship to glare like that. Question, Grits, honey. Could you keep us maybe with one of them potions? Could you make one every day that is the eagle eyes, so that whoever's in our crow's nest can keep a great eye on the horizon and
Yes,
try to look for,
Yeah.
Would that be a help, do you think, Kilo?
I suppose. I mean, he's scanning the horizon.
It increases your eyesight.
It does
quite
increase your eyesight, yes.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know how the weather will be. I mean, we're assuming we're going to have clear weather.
So
It
maybe
could be cloudy nights. It could be dark nights. We get a full moon, which allows a lot more light. We could have rainstorms. Anything can happen. Unless somebody here knows how to... Fionn, can you check the weather somehow?
Don't give the DM any bad ideas.
Who said that? I can. I can look up at the stars and use that to be able to perceive into the future for at least the weather.
Well, it'd be excellent to know in the next 2 days, which I assume we'll catch up on. We are 2 days behind. I mean, we got out of that bay as fast as we could,
But if we're doing double speed, we should catch up to them in 1 day, right? If we're 2 days behind and we're going twice that
We
speed.
better be started then.
Better be started.
We better get started.
Oh, yes,
Let's do it. Let's get
please.
started.
Is Grits back at full health now?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah, I
so
think
everybody
everyone.
is at full health now.
If you want something to do, I can stab my foot if you wanna. Okay, honey, that's fine.
There's something strange about this crew.
You have no idea. You should talk to Bro about it.
He's the one that was retiring. I'm starting to understand why.
It's because he's a bad man.
He's only 20.
Oh, was he when he became a captain?
7 years old.
Oh, yeah. Poor man, ages him so fast. Good luck, good man. Good luck. All right. First, let's find our heading. Go ahead.
Up, down,
Do what he
left,
said.
right, circle.
Do what he said. As we practice. Remember the word? Oh no.
Klaatu Barata.
19, and then what am I adding to that?
1.
Oh, right,
120.
because it's Arcana. Dirty 20.
There you go. All right, so you do it, and you do very well. You just remember it from the night before, and you do very strongly at it. And so, as soon as you do so, the device begins to hum, sends out energy, makes the constellation, turns, and sends it off, going directly in front of the ship. You're still on location. Fionn says, good. Now stay right there for a little bit. Runs over with his device and begins to mutter and summons winds that blow and tries to hit every sail as he can. And as he does so, the ship lurches forward as it hits that wind suddenly. And it starts to pick up speed. And as it does so, it begins kind of going like skipping, hovering above the waves, and eventually kind of picks up enough speed. It starts to, the bow lifts up slightly, and the wind is pushing up against as you're running through, and everyone kind of like has to hold on to move as this thing is just picking up lots of energy and speed.
Are you sure you cannot make the ship fly? Because this looks like you're
Well, I'm doing the best I can.
Kilo, keep going straight.
Thank you.
And you guys begin to fly south. I mean, you're not like speedboating it, but you're picking up a lot of speed, and you're making lots of distance. And you spend this for most of the day. Just keep going. As Fionn, for the entire day, is just constantly sending in just wind into this thing, focused as he can. At this point, you're going down. You see land on your starboard side. You're seeing land pass by you. You realize that as you do so, you see the large sharp rocks of the Black Knoll coast begin to disappear. A large opening, which you probably recognize to be an opening to Dagomont, pass by, and then all of a sudden you start seeing flatter land begin to appear with lots of broadleaf and swamp-like trees begin to appearing on these islands off to your starboard side as you fly down and start heading into the Windstrom Sea. You look off to your port, and you see the port side, and you see a large, off in the distance, an island that seems to be made of towers and fortresses that you know to be Stormhold Harbor, the island city that marks the beginning of the Windstrom Sea.
That's where
That's where we started, Fionn.
Yeah, that's where Regina picked up.
Yep, that's where, the island nation, or the island city of Stormhold Harbor is where you were picked up, and you realize you're getting into the Windstrom Sea. You're getting close to the area of the Umberglades when you start realizing the sun's beginning to set at this point. As the sun begins to set, it gets darker, Fionn drops the winds, and he's just exhausted.
Can we give him an energy elixir or do something to help him?
Well,
How about we give him some
rest.
Well, I mean, like, is there anything we can do to aid him?
Well,
Yeah,
I think the best thing for him is probably rest, because we don't want to do that speed at night anyway, because what if we catch up with them when we're not ready?
Well, it's clear that whatever he can do, Nylin can do. So
I'm
why doesn't
sorry.
he teach Nylin to do... I mean, you did the line thing. Why can't he just teach you to do the air thing, too?
Well, I mean, that is also with him. Like, while she's doing it, he's there kind of also manipulating it so
I
that
see.
they're casting it together.
Okay.
But he's almost casting it, passing it off. That's
I
what it's
see.
more like. It's not like
I see.
she can pick it up and do it
Do you
herself.
think he could cast and pass it off to me?
He would have to be there for it, like
Oh.
even for the casting and keeping it, because
Oh, I see.
he's maintaining it, and that's requires strict training to maintain something like that.
I see.
Fionn, I feel that you should rest through the night. However, if you wouldn't mind telling us what the weather's going to be like for the next couple of days.
Yes. Oh, it's exhausting. Where's the grits? Give me something to eat. He's eating something that Brits brought him as he's sitting on, and he's got his astrolabe, and he's trying to read the sky and stars. And he's like, I think for the next, and Kilo comes up to him, I think for the next 24 hours we're gonna see clear skies and winds in our favor.
Excellent.
Should be good.
The clear skies. All right, no clouds. Well,
At least for the next day. We might be able to make it tomorrow night.
well, either way, you need to rest during the night. 'Cause,
Yes.
we're not doing very well keeping an eye out for the ship ahead at night anyway, so we might as well just keep up. Yes?
And I'm going straight to bed.
Well done, Fionn. Well done.
Alright, it's morning. It's bright. The ship has kept sailing throughout the night. Shift changes. And you're in a location. Roll a perception check.
31.
Nat 1.
Oh, you close your eye. No.
24.
You're completely turned around. You're waking up and you're like, I just don't recognize any of these areas around
It
me.
actually makes so much more sense that he would know. And
Yeah, it does. What'd you get?
or she.
24.
You see starboard side a lot of land and islands as the ship's getting kind of closer to it, and and Regina comes up and looks around, and you realize where you are because you know this area, and you find that you are sailing past these islands right here, and you know that there's opening into the Lashwood Basin over here, about a day away.
So, and it's pointing in that general direction.
It's not pointing this way. Yeah, I'd say it's pointing this way.
The line.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Well, we're gonna be passing the Lashwood Basin here soon, in the next day or so.
Hey, I thought we were all the way back at Port Marlow. Oh my goodness, I must be turned around. Wait, based on where we're at in Nylin, could you point us in the right direction here? Where are you seeing? Line
Give
it
her
up
a
with
compass.
the, line it
Give
up
her
with
a
the
compass.
compass.
You have to correct the curve. Do not sign someone with a sign and a tangent or something like that. I'm not a math guy.
What
It's-
direction is it pointing?
It's pointing south.
Southwest.
Yeah, like halfway between south and southwest. Is that
So
what it's-
is it south-southwest or west-southwest?
yes.
I think it might be
West, south,
east,
south-
West,
west,
southwest?
east, west, north, east,
It's going-
west.
This way.
Okay, so west-south.
West, southwest.
I see. Okay.
Regina, this is your neck of the woods, yes?
Of course, honey. Yeah. The Humberglades has been my home for a long time.
Okay, well, according to Nylin, it's pointing southwest. So, lining this up, do you think this is taking us into land along the sea or somewhere else?
Does it seem like eventually it's going by the curvature is going to end up on land?
Lashwood Pass is this area that most ships go between to get to the Lashwood Basin.
Yeah.
Called the Lashwood Pass. If you're going into the basin, you'd be hugging that coast until you got in there. If you weren't, you're avoiding it.
It would be very unlikely that they would be going anywhere besides into the Lashwood Pass. It's very unlikely. If they were in this direction, if they weren't planning on going in, they would just go south. There's no reason to be this close.
Well, then, if they're in that pass, let me ask you this: do they have to slow down?
Yes. You know you can't go, especially we can't go the speed that we've been pushing at going into the pass.
There is no way you could do it without slowing down, honey.
Oh well. Well then, Theon.
But I'm sure Theon could do it.
Right. Well,
All I do is put wind into the sails. I'm not sailing it.
No. What I'm saying, Theon, is if we're thinking that it's too dangerous to go at this speed. Yes.
I think Theon could do it.
Again, I'm not sailing. I'm just putting wind into the sails. I'm not doing anything.
I guess this is going to be we're going to have to play it by ear. Because the closer that we get, now I guess it's possible that they could be hugging the coast and trying to get somewhere like here, or like somewhere on this outside portion, theoretically. But if we get to the point where we would be turning into the Lashwood Pass, that is when we would make our decision. Whether or not we were going in. If we were going in, we would have to slow down considerably. But the Silver Idol would have to slow down more.
Makes sense. Yes, it is a much larger ship.
So we would
does
still
make
be
sense.
moving at a faster speed than them, regardless.
All right. Well, once we get to, I'm assuming for the Lashwood Basin, there's an opening to enter or not enter. Yes.
Yes, the Lashwood Pass.
All right. Well,
Yes.
the Lashwood Pass then. So when we reach that, or just before then, take another reading, and we'll see if it points in or down.
Of course.
All right. Well, I think that means we gotta push speed now.
Yes. Continue speed, good man.
Sorry, no sleep for you, sir.
No, he just woke up.
Sorry, honey.
It's in the morning. So
Oh, okay, all right.
We
Good.
just
Did you enjoy your sleep?
I wish it was longer, but here we are. Let's
Of
go.
course, yeah, no rest for...
We have our heading. Shall we go?
Yes, we'll keep hugging the coastline wherever's safe, and then once we get to the opening with Lashwood Pass, then we'll take another reading from Nylin, and then we'll go from there.
Leon starts sending wind into the sails, hitting all the sails as much as he can, and starts sending the ship flying, and you start picking up that speed going down. But eventually, as Nyland's trying to follow the light coming through, it's pulling everyone closer to land. And as you're getting closer, you're seeing islands begin to pop up, and you're starting to pass. Some begin to pass on your port side. These islands are full of large trees, mangroves, even swamp-like trees on these islands and coasts. As you get closer and closer, until the point where Theon finally is like, I can't, and pulls it as we start to slow down. Going past these islands and these inlets of land and vegetation, the trees begin to get taller and taller, but you're still going through and you're navigating through these. The sun's beginning to set. It has been a clear day, and as it begins to set, Haldir is in the crow's nest, and he spots something. Captain, we see something. And he whistles out.
What do you see out there?
I see a ship. I see a ship.
Is it the Ida?
I think so. Do you have yours? Captain,
yes,
look.
Yes. Should be easy to see with its silver sail.
And you run to the bow of the ship, and then right at behind an island, turning right, you do spot it. You finally spot. You know to be the Silver Eider as it's sailing into the Lashwood Pass. And you know you're about a couple miles behind it.
Ships ahoy!
You see the ship, the Silver Eider is on the horizon several miles ahead. And you know that you're almost there, and that's where we're ended. All right? Thank you, travelers, for watching and joining us on our quest today. If you want to see more adventures by us, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. And remember to toss the dice and let them fall where they may. Until our paths cross again, thank you and have a good night.
Do the sunny pie with a sock.
Where's your Arr! Let's go, matey.
Yeah, that's the one.
I love you.
I love you too.